kind of echoes through, and you hear the echo kind of go up to the top. A moment passes. About a minute passes.
Should I have my spider knock?
What, like climb up and knock?
Yeah.
Climb up the ice wall?
It has sticky feet.
Sure. Yes.
You hear this cracking impact sound. Chunks of ice begin to fall and plummet. A huge piece, boom, slams into the ground next to the spider, kind of backs out of the way.
I don't like it.
You hear. With each heavy impact grinding sound, more ice chunks fall, slamming into the ground. It gets louder, and the vibrations, the impact of the tunnel kind of rumbles, and vibrates underneath you. And right at the top of this tunnel, you see these two white claws scraping into the ice, just into your view. As these two expanded wings kind of unfurl, covering the entirety of the upper part of the cavern. As it kind of slowly holds itself looking down, you can see the snout of an ancient white dragon. Peered down.
We've got this one.
Peered down and kind of maybe about 15 or so feet from the spider, just kind of.
Oh, God.
Mist kind of out of its mouth. You can just barely see its glowing, icy blue eyes. It goes. Interesting. And you watch as a blast of icy white blue force just sprays out against this spider, and it billows out and pushes into the chamber. It doesn't do damage to you guys from your proximity, but the burst of cold still numbs the surface of your skin at this distance.
It feels kind of nice.
I need your spider to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
This is going to dictate whether we bail on this or not.
All right.
Bail.
Yeah, because if this is like
surrender.
if this is like 12d12, we're fucking getting out
That's
of
a
here.
solid 13.
68 points of cold damage reduced by half.
That's a little bit of an overkill, but yeah,
Okay.
the spider is
So
no
after the
mas.
torrent of blast downward, the mist kind of subsides, and you can see now there's this large block of ice that is encased and entombed the spider. The dragon kind of snarls its nostrils and then bites down, sinks its teeth into the block of ice, and then scurries up into the cavern, lifting it up with it. The rope begins to zip along with it.
So what does it look like? What does it look
ground.
like? The mithril's on the ground. What does it look like?
It looks like this chunk of ice is carrying the mithril with it and the rope with it. No! Are you? You can see now the slack go and start pulling you forward. What are you doing?
Hold on to that bitch!
The rope going past us, I grab onto the rope
And can I
too.
hold on to Ford? Because I'm in the hut with them? Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm out of the
50 feet away.
hut. Shit.
Yeah.
I will also
We're not
grab
gonna beat
onto
a
the
strength check
rope.
against the
You know, we
dragon.
might be able to just yank the rope down, like with
Okay.
whatever it is.
So
Knock it loose, because it's at the bottom of whatever ice chunk it would be
yes,
going
it's,
up.
it's lifting up. Make a strength check.
Yeah, okay.
Are you help? Is anyone helping?
I will help.
I will help
All right.
as well.
So you get advantage on this strength check.
Okay. 19?
19. You yank. The rope actually snaps with your strength. There is no way you're holding an ancient dragon pulling up into
No,
an
I
ice
didn't that
cavern.
would be able to yank
Right.
the shield off.
Unfortunately, no, because as it pulls up and you see, like it froze the ice that was underneath to whatever it's there. So like a lot of the chunks of people, including the ice is somehow captured up in the ice and is now being lifted up the cavern.
We're going up.
Okay.
So as the rope goes slack, you guys all kind of take a moment as you hear a couple other odd pieces falling.
It's all right. It's all right.
As it was flying away, did we happen to see a glowing piece of mithril in the ice?
Yeah, could you see if it was
Could I?
glowing?
You did see a faint blue glow, kind of about a foot or so within the bottom of the ice crystal being dragged up to the top.
So this is
Okay.
definitely a glass half full
recovering.
proposition.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Or we could just go get another piece.
No, no.
No, we're going up there.
All right.
We gotta get this
We
mithril.
sneak up.
This is now a theft.
Now it's a stealth mission.
That's right.
Yeah, now it's
This
recovery.
is, well, this couldn't have gone any better.
It really could have, but that's okay. I can think of a number of scenarios where this would have gone way better.
We need to wait.
So I'm holding bow and gently
Pull out my bottle rockets.
Yes.
My
Hopper-Duke
firecrackers.
firecrackers. Okay.
And I hold up a match.
I gently lift off the ground, and before anything happens, I just like nuzzle bow in hopes that we're not gonna die.
I nuzzle her back. And while I nuzzle her back, I think, fuck you, Professor Thaddeus.
All right.
All right. And I give a small nod.
As we take flight,
Yep.
I light the firecracker.
And I'm heading out of there.
And I wait.
You guys from down there hear the series of explosions. Suddenly from behind. Suddenly the dragon turns around. The wings beat up. It jumps and leaps, spinning into the area. As you guys dart down, you hear it slam into the frozen wall behind you and dive after you. Its fly speed is 80 feet, and it is gaining.
I'm going into I want to go into the hut because the hut can protect me from everything, right?
All right, so at double speed for your turn, that puts you at, 60 speed, so 120 feet.
Right.
So you get over the edge to the bottom of the tunnel and about 40 feet inward. So you're down kind of close to where you guys were hiding before.
Okay.
The dragon comes through from the whole distance there, trying to catch up with you.
Yep.
It gets down and lands on the bottom.
Okay. Right.
And as it slams down, I'd say, because it drops. It doesn't even try and fly, it just falls. It hits there.
Oh, God.
He's going to go ahead and take a deep breath and blow outward. 40 feet out from it on the ground, it will catch you in its breath. I need Constitution saving throws from all three of you, please.
All three?
Or sorry, no, I'm sorry, of you, just the two of you. Sorry, my bad. You're fine.
Oh my god.
That is 61 points of cold damage to each of you.
I'm still up.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, I'm still up. Ah!
As an owl?
The minute
No,
the
as a
dragon
lady.
passed us,
Yes.
I'm dimension dooring me and not to the other side
Get it.
All right.
of the cavern.
You guys leap over to where it was.
Is it, what do we see? Is it an ice or is
Can
it?
we see the mithril?
You can see the faint blue glow. You kind of have to rummage through to get to it,
Grab it.
but you can see it. You both reach out, grab it. It still has like a bit of ice around it. It kind of freezes your fingers to the touch. It hurts.
I'm
It burns
resistant.
to grab. So you grab it and kind of like, oh, it burns the skin, but it's fine. It's fine. You can deal with this. So you take half damage of the frost on it. Double ones. You take 1 point of cold damage as you grab the frozen ice flex mithril. So now, your guys' turn.
Can you book it?
No, I'm gonna wild shape into an ice spider queen.
You're gonna wild shape into an ice spider queen?
I'm gonna wild shape into ice spider queen.
You watch as Rini turns into a replica of the ice spider queen in front of you, and you
How
are
far away is the hut?
from you're 40 feet in. You guys put that about 145 feet back, right? So
Fuck
you have
us in the ass for
so you
that.
have about 100 feet to get to the
But you can double speed.
90 feet to get to the dome.
90
So it's a
feet?
10-foot radius.
Is that only 60 for me? If I double it?
Yeah, you're 60 feet.
God, motherfuck!
I'm gonna jump off the spider and run.
Okay. So you run a distance of your speed is 45.
90 feet.
So 90 feet, double action. So yeah, you can make it just into the dome from here.
Are you in the dome?
So you got, you could
This is an eye.
All right, so
We're
I'm
out.
going to be like just
Huh?
hanging by the door, seeing if I need to help anybody.
We all go back out.
Okay.
I'm inside, but like,
Yeah.
The three of us are in, yeah.
All right. So you three are in there. You see Beauregard rush through and just barely make it inside. Like
This is bad.
her hair and flesh is frostbitten and covered in snow and ice. Just like shaking with just absolute interior frozen cold. And you move at double speed is what, 60? It's 30-foot speed?
30 foot, yeah.
So yeah, so you're
60 feet.
You're just running away. That gets you. You have another 30 feet before you make it into the dome. The dragon does have a turn though. As soon as you're
Does
running,
Caleb have a turn?
Caleb does have a
Don't
turn.
fucking go out of that dome.
Caleb can't cast anything out of the
Sit
dome.
your ass in there.
If he
Fuck,
leaves
you're
the
right,
dome,
you're
he
right,
loses
you're right.
the
Okay.
The dome is-
Okay.
All right. The dragon, at this point, after landing and breathing breathing the blast of snow. It's too thin for it. I mean, the space in here, it's about 25 feet wide. It can't fly through it, so it loses its fly speed. It is now the dragon's turn. The dragon, we'll see if it gets its breath up and back. Yep.
Of course it does.
Of course it does. I'm so sorry.
Oh boy.
So go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw for your ice spider.
That's 8, 10 plus still only 11. I fail it. 11.
64 points of cold damage.
No, 32.
It is resistant, so you take 32.
I am still a spider.
You're still up?
I'm still a spider.
Now it's your guys' turn. So using your next action, you now have rummaged through while
I have the mithril.
you pull the mithril out, and you now have it in your hand, and it's freezing your hand.
Jester, we're alone in a dragon's lair. Think how much the traveler would love a dick in this place. Or at least a pamphlet, something.
Oh, okay.
So it's both of your action this turn. You get to contemplate what you do next turn while the dragon is still distracted at the moment.
For my bonus action,
Yes.
can I at least pull out one of my little traveler figurines that I made a bunch of with my paint?
Yeah?
All right.
Okay, allow that. Coming back. You're up, Rainey.
I use my actions to sprint into the hut and turn back into Rini.
So
I'm back in.
you come rushing in, that extra bit of movement as you push in, and right as you're about to you guys see the spider just barreling towards you, you're like, this isn't gonna work, this isn't gonna work! And right as it impacts, reverse back into Rini, and you guys kind of catch her with the momentum that she had rushing forward. She is as far more frozen and pained than you expected given the spider form, but still surviving and standing.
Oh my god.
Just tears streaming down my face.
All right, you guys?
Come on.
Come on.
What do we do?
Can I go to Dimension Dora's house over here? I'm going to Dimension Dora's,
But I...
2.
the opposite side of the dome.
Okay. You guys appear, the dome right there, and in that brief moment to be like, oh, we made it. You watch as Gelidon leaps towards
Step into the dome.
the dome, and you guys step in right as you watch this large ancient white dragon just like scraping on and biting, its jaws open and grinding against the side. Slamming into the side as hard as it can. So what's happening? You guys are all inside the dome.
He can't.
Oh, yeah! I killed my licorice.
Inside, yeah.
and I
It's
do
not concentration. or
Oh
anything.
my god.
So it'll take a full minute. All right, so Kayla begins drawing the circle across the ice. You're setting it down. You see like the dragon's like angrily roaring and slamming its claws in. On the opposite side, you can see like a handful of Yetis that apparently have come in since you last arrived. Are like, nope. They just turn the other way. You watch it. About 20 seconds in, Gelidon's anger subsides. Megan's kind of like caged lion stalking around the inside of the circle. About 40 seconds in, goes, where do you think you're going?
Oh no.
50 seconds in.
We didn't want to disturb you.
For the
Yeah,
record,
10
we're
seconds
really
out,
sorry, and
everyone get
I just
ready.
throw 7 platinum out the door.
Truth to
We're really sorry.
Mark 7 platinum off. Know your scent now.
5 seconds.
Mister, are you sure you can cast this inside this place?
Unleashes a tornado. You watch the ice crackle up around and form this kind of igloo dome over the outside. Right as the circle is finished, you see it, all the same runes flare, familiar from before. You have 6 seconds.
Get it!
You all rush in, that brief moment as you feel the air pull out of your lungs and you all stumble forward, gravityless, and then land onto the wooden, warm floor interior of the vellum steeple in the middle of the Bugden. As you all push through, knocking over a table as one of the various archivists there loses all their papers, like, no! Everyone kind of turns around and glances down at you guys, breathing heavily, covered in frost, sweating. And that's where we'll end tonight's episode. So if you're cool to join us for a little bit next Thursday, we'll finish out the rest of this little mini story with you.
I can't feel my toes.